All right, team, we'll get started in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we'll get started. All right, 1 minute, and we're getting started, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Chuck with Traders War Room, and we're here for the pre-market show, kicking off 19 September 2023. The very first part of this show is going to be broadcast live via YouTube. I'm going to cover a couple stocks that I want everybody to understand, and then I'm going to shut the live showing off because only TWR pre-market warriors and premium market warriors get to have the good stuff. All right. So if you want some of the good stuff, come and join the team and quit wasting that money, guys. Let's get into it real quick. I want to highlight our text message alerts. If you want those text message alerts and those good high quality TWR alerts straight to your phone, hey, you know where to go. You go to traderswarroom.com. Also, we got this university, man. We just updated a couple products on there, had our website guy look at it. This runs like an online education. And if you're interested in deep dive in education and trading and investing, come check out the TWR Trading University. Digital courses, various topics, self-paced, and as you purchase a course, you become alumni and you get lifetime access to all updates, all forms, everything we offer, guys. So check it out on the website again at traderswarroom.com. Next one. If you need mentoring right now, it's really hot and heavy. The market's kind of taking a little slide. It's doing some, juggling around. A lot of people are struggling. I've noticed a lot of investors, they have an issue if it's not a strictly trending market. If it starts chopping around, they don't know how to trade that very well. Well, we're here to help. Okay. If you need some mentoring, you need to strip back that onion peel. You need to do a little refining, a little defining, and maybe you just need to get down and get a strategy that works consistently. TWR's here to help, man. Book your session today. Go to traderswarroom.com and we'll get you squared away. Now, without further ado, remember the 2023 campaign is we want to make that market bend that knee, and with TWR, you bow to no one. So if you're a TWR market warrior, man, we are the top of the threshold, man. We are the king of the jungle, guys. So if you want to come on that type of team, that type of mentality, go to war with TWR, we'd love to have you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it right now. We're going to open up Webull. That's the platform of choice for charting that TWR likes. You could use any other platform you like. Thinkorswim is great. We got TradingView's sexy charts, you know what I mean? But we like Webull because basically you get all the chart stuff and you don't have to pay for it, guys. It's all the charting stuff that works and you don't have to pay for it. All right. Looking at the Qs are important, okay, especially this week that we come into FOMC on Wednesday, all right? The Q, notice we took this huge downward dump, right? And we kind of are in this broadening consolidation. Now, notice we're broadening, but we're broadening on an uptick, okay? We're actually on the further out chart about to start hitting those moving averages, all right? Once we start clearing those top moving averages, it's probably a little safe bet that we can go start swinging long on some of these ETFs. And if we're swinging long on some of the ETFs like QQQ, that probably means we're swinging long on NVDA, swinging long on Meta, swinging long on Microsoft, so on and so forth, okay? Checking over here on the 15-minute. Let's see what we did. It looks like we kind of popped up a little bit over here in pre-market, had this huge broadening candle. So we got a huge outside bar where we hit the high of the day. We also hit the low of the day and came back up. This usually tells me when we start spiking hugely, like up, and we get a huge wick to the downside, the inverted hammer, this is usually a good sign that we might be seeing a little bit of a bullish push in the day, okay? So if we start to see, we're kind of trending to the downside now, we kind of have this gap here. If we start to see us holding this level here, this 370, this 371, we may want to start thinking long for the day, depending on the news, depending on what's happening out there, and seeing what's going on, because it might be a good indication that we got a little bit of a pressure, a little bit of a bullish push, and we're trying to go attack, 372, maybe even 373 if we're feeling bold. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Let's go ahead and check SPY. That's the other chart that I wanted to check for the free people. All right, SPY is going to look very similar to QQQ, right? Got this long downward swooping, right? And now we kind of have this upswing of consolidation. SPY again, big swinging, right? You got the high. Now, SPY is interesting because it didn't spike as high as the Q, okay? So this is also telling me that the Q is concentrated in those big tech things. And it might be that spike in Netflix. The single chart we're going to show you is Netflix. And then I'm going to get off here for the live stream. And I'm going to go ahead and go focus on just Traders War Room people, all right? But SPY over here, it didn't hit the high of the day, the high of the market day, but it did hit the low, okay? Unlike QQQ spiked and hit the high and the low, okay? So we're inside right here. We also are inside the bar on the 15-minute, all right? On the 4-hour chart, we got the outside bar going on. So we're paying attention to these levels. If you wanted to create a trigger specifically for SPY to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, all right? I would do something like this. Go ahead and start making a line and go ahead and put a line here, right? 44435. We can call that top. If we start to creep above that, we can start thinking that we're going to start going long, right? And then we start to creep below here. Oh, look, we're already creeping in pre-market, so we'd have to watch it in regular market. But we go here, right there, flat. 44392. We can call that 440, or we can even be a little more conservative and we can push it out just a little bit to like 75, right? I like 5s and 0s, guys. Call me a monkey, call me an ape, whatever. I like 5s and 0s, all right? 4435, 44375, 775. Anyway, 74, whatever. We got our levels, right? Now, it's in between this high and this low, which we do like, okay, means it's realistic, means we can attain it, right? Because we've already attained it before. And it gives us a good idea. Hey, if we breach this, most likely we got too much downtrending pressure and we're starting to creep back in, and we're probably looking to go, make some new recent lows. We start to creep above here. We got a nice swing of up pressure and we're looking to go make some highs. All right, let's go ahead and go into Netflix because that's the one I wanted to show you guys. All right. We were talking about Netflix the other day. Netflix had a huge influx of swinging pressure, right? Look at the sweep that Netflix has had, okay? Downtrending pressure in Netflix coming out of consolidation, right? Classic two-leg strategy. I tell you guys this all the time. Classic two-leg strategy coming out of, notice when you come out of consolidation, okay, this is not rocket science, people. You come out of consolidation, you're going to make one or two moves. You're either going to come out bullish or you're going to come out bearish. Typically, once you come out, you're going to make a classic move, okay, because you're coming out of consolidation, which means that you've been kind of hoarding all this money. People have been undecided on which direction they're going to go. You come out of it, it's going to make some classic movements because it's based off of auto triggers that are ready to go off because it's been consolidating for so long. So classic move to the downside, swoop down, consolidate again, swoop down again. Now we had the sweep happen on this one, okay? Typically you get a little consolidation, but there was some negative catalysts associated with this and we kept sweeping. Now we're at the bottom, okay? This right here is the yummy zone for Netflix, okay? This is the zone that investors, big money investors, institutional investors are saying, you know what, Netflix, I like you down here. I like you, okay? Yes, could it go lower? Absolutely. But at least right here, since the price consolidation is getting tight, just like up here, it's looking like we're at a point where people are saying, you know what, I'm holding the line. I like this level. I'm going to start buying in, and then people are going to buy in and sell out. Okay. So we're looking for another move. Will we get the sweep to the downside? We might if there's some sort of negative catalyst, but if no negative catalyst happens that really justify Netflix another push to the downside, I think we get that push to the upside. And this could be the start of the reversal where we start to come back up to here and then we breach and we start making new highs. Okay, so just watch out for that. Netflix can explode at any time. And you got to remember, Netflix used to be like a $700 stock, okay? And it's valued at that. I mean, it's a powerful stock in the streaming game, all right? Looking on the 15-minute chart, it's pretty good. If you wanted to put a trigger for it, we just use the mother bar right here. Use the mother bar for a trigger. Use the meat and potato part of it and just put a trigger right there. Oops. There. Grab me another one. Put it right there. All right. Yeah. And then you got yourself a little idea, a little trigger point. If you want to be a little more conservative, you could go off of the further one down here, right? But I think right here is pretty safe. You could also come here to the flat zone where you got more meat and potatoes. There's your triggers. All right. 395.35, 394.21. If you want triggers for Netflix, those are the ones. You start to breach above here, 15-minute chart, breach below here, 15-minute chart. Go ahead and take your trade, man. Take your trade, a long trade, a short trade, or you can go long stock, short the stock. All right. I'd be looking for probably a day trade though. Netflix likes to flop around and stuff, and especially being down here, we could get that push, that volume push at any time. So when you're in consolidation, don't want to hold trades very long because A, you're not making a lot of premium because there's not a lot of volatility, there's not a lot of movement, and B, you don't know which direction it's going to go. It can flip-flop at any time. So you want to make sure you take profits when profits are given. All right. I lied to you guys. I'm going to give you one more. We're going to do one more. Hang on. Tesla. I want to do Tesla. All right. Tesla. Hey, classic step laddering down. Okay. We came here. We swooped. We couldn't hold it. We dropped. We're coming down. All right. We're below on the further out chart. We're below our short moving averages. And now we're approaching our 50. I told you guys yesterday that I think Tesla's going to fail. And it could spike up. Tesla's very popular. It could spike up, but eventually, sooner than later, we're going to fail this 50-day, and we're going to at least head towards this gap to clear it. Okay. We probably won't hold it. We'll probably clear and then spike real quick. but it looks pretty bearish right now. You look at the 15-minute chart. Look, we got an inverted cup and handle. All right, we're going down. All right, so puts are probably going to win the day with Tesla. I hope you swung puts from yesterday, because here was the trade. We took puts, boom, inverted cup and handle, got another consolidation period in after hours, another inverted cup and handle. Looks like we got more downtrending pressure, probably headed towards 262 and then 260. That's where our test zones are at, 262 and 260. All right. So definitely look at Tesla today, potentially, unless we get some sort of catalyst event or some sort of news, an Elon, tweet or whatever that comes out that pushes the stock. We're probably looking to, like I said, go retest this down area here. And that's where we're going to end up going. All right, guys. Hey, for the live streamers, appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and stop the live streaming here. This will be out on the zone. All right. For TWR Market Warriors. Hey, we're going to keep with it. All right. You guys get the good stuff. We're going to go at it with a few more stocks. You guys are going to give me your picks, and then we're going to hit it up and go out there and make some money at the bell. Remember, hey, if you're ready